right, we're excited about this game. Lafayette is a really talented football team. Just had a great win against South Alabama, and they are just very talented on both sides of the ball. We've always said athletically they're probably the best looking team in the Sun Belt, and I don't think that's changed. Playing several different quarterbacks. All three of them really bring a lot to the table. They can all run the offense. There's not much change in the offense, but they all three have very specific skills that are hard to defend. And then defensively, they give you a lot of different looks and a very difficult defense to prepare for. So it's going to take our best effort. It's a very tough place to play on the road. They've got a great fan base there. This will be a tough game. Take our best effort. Questions?
Coach, would you say, as you enter this stretch, did you have a feeling that you'd be in this situation going into the season? Like, I think that you guys have beaten the teams that everyone thought you were supposed to beat, and you played well against everyone. Are you giving yourself a chance here? Is this what you expected?
Yeah, I really felt like because of our senior class, Jason, I thought we would have a chance to really do something significant this year. And they've been, from spring practice on, our senior class have been tremendous leaders. Those are the guys that we recruited our first class here, and they kind of come through this thing and built this thing, and they have a hunger about them wanting to leave a legacy here. And you could see that all the way back in spring. So not surprised at where we are. Honestly, a little bit disappointed that we didn't get a couple of those games that we were close in. I felt like we were good enough to do that, and we were. It just didn't go our way. But we still got a chance to finish it up really well, and biggest thing is just to get number 5 this week.
You mentioned some of the problems are, like, I think Louisiana is kind of like trying to figure stuff out on offense, but defensively, is that where they are playing better?
They're averaging about 28 points a game, so they're scoring points, and they've scored on just about everybody. The freshman quarterback they started playing 2 games ago, man, he is a real player now. This guy, when he scrambles around, he's different than most young quarterbacks. When he scrambles around, he's not looking to run. He keeps his eyes downfield and finds people open and makes throws, and he's dangerous. He's really dangerous, and they've got big receivers, so they're a really good offensive team. They're well balanced. They're really good. They've always been good on defense, and they do a lot of different things with disguise and the way they confuse a quarterback. Tyler will have to play at his best.
Are they a man team that have been in the past?
Yeah, they mix it up. It's probably more zone than what they've done in the past. But in certain situations on third downs and red zone and things like that, you can get some man coverage. So I'm sure we'll see both.
What did you work on in the open week? How was the open week for you guys?
It was good. It was primarily just getting healthy again. We've really been banged up, and we've had 19 players miss at least one game this year, which that's extraordinary. I've never been anywhere where you have that many guys miss a game. But we fought through it and won games without people. Did it last time at Texas State. We won without a lot of starters. So hopefully we'll get most of those guys back this week. I think we will. Probably Shamad Lomax is the one that's questionable, doubtful for this game with the ankle. But most everybody else will get back.
The offensive linemen that you mentioned are all expected back?
Yeah, we've got so Jamin Smith is back. He's already practiced, and he should be good to go. Krishawn Edwards was back last week during the open week. He practiced. So we're good to go in the offensive line.
Coach, you had a lot of success against Louisiana, and it's a hotbed for recruiting, really good facilities. How impressed have you been how you guys have played them, especially the last couple of years?
Yeah, they've been 2 barn burner games. Last year was in overtime, double overtime. They've always been good football games. So I think they bring out the best in us, because they are so talented. And our guys know you better bring your best effort if you're going to have a chance against these guys because of how talented they are. So look forward to playing them in the future. They're one of the teams that we're going to keep playing even when we go to the independent schedule because those games have been so good for both sides. So it's a relationship that's been pretty good.
Defensively, when you play a quarterback that runs around, what's the focus there, I guess?
Big thing is, up front, you got to stay in your rush lanes. And when you play a mobile quarterback, the worst thing you can do is rush up the field past him, because then he just steps through the pocket and takes off and runs and has clear vision of the field. So once you get to a certain level, you got to stop and redirect and keep him in the pocket. That's where mobile quarterbacks are the least effective, and make them throw the ball or hopefully squeeze the pocket in on them.
Is Isaiah Lottie? You said everyone, but so is he back too?
I think Isaiah's going to have a chance to be back. He's already running, and he's going to go and practice today, at least do all the individual stuff today. So we're hopeful that we can at least get some plays out of him. I don't know that he could play a whole game, but he certainly can help us.
How's Louisiana's defensive front? Like you mentioned, you guys pass protected really well against Texas State. Is this another game where those guys will be tested?
Oh, no question, no question. They've got two really good edge rushers, and they're really strong up the middle. They're really similar to our defense, honestly. It's guys like Skittles and Lopez for us. That's kind of what their inside guys look like. They push the pocket really well, and then they've got speed coming off the edge. Just like we have Stody and Wilcox coming off the edge. So it's very similar to our defensive front, I think.
Any more questions? Ken, you got any questions?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask, defensively, you talked about them doing a lot of different things, but their numbers have been not particularly good this year. What do you see has been a problem for that defense?
Yeah, you know what, Ken? I don't know if it's been some injuries that they've had, but they've had to play a lot of different people at different positions. I think some of it is injuries, and I know they had some suspensions that hurt that also. But it looks like there's just been people come in and out of the lineup, and I'm not sure they've had the consistency that they want. Because there's certain games where they played just lights out. Texas A&M comes to mind. They really defended Texas A&M well. South Alabama, they defended well. Texas State, they defended really well. And then other games that they struggled, which everybody has. Arkansas State, everybody struggled to stop them. And then, of course, last week they played Ole Miss, which is, one of the best offenses in the country. So I don't know that you can really judge that. But, again, they're really a talented group.